Hi, I'm Bilbetto, and we are back in Empyrion Galactic Survival, Alpha 10, Episode 3. And what we're going to do is, we're not going to scroll out quite that far. We're going to check to see if there's any more missions we can do. So, let's activate that mission and see what that wants us to do. Let's go! No doubt we'll be getting some instructions shortly. Or not. Aha, open your PDA. PDA log. Okay, personal info. Ah, that text is a bit in the way. Oh, it looks like we've crash landed at some point. Oh, we're aiming for Jupiter. At the end he doesn't know where he is. Okay. Let's get in the cockpit, power up, and go for a little drive. Oh, excuse me. Got the solar panels up and running. Now, in the short term, what I might do is head back for the other water condenser. There's not much point in having that chuntering on out there. Now, once you've got a base in Alpha 10, oh, we've got to go and get the Titan. Okay, that's fine. Once you've got a base in Alpha 10, you can be subject to base attacks. So that's not just the drones coming over, that's grounded troops arriving and literally blowing bits out your base. So hopefully the Zyrax don't hit us that much at the moment. And they're going to hit us more once we start killing their drones. And oh, and we'll be able to survive for a while. Have I been to this wreckage? Is this the new one that I've just discovered? Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Some spare food. And another thing, you'll notice that my jetpack is on. I didn't put that on when I came into the game. It was already on. It had remembered the state that it was in when I last logged off. So that's an ease of use thing that people, well, certainly I've been waiting for a long time. And the small wreckage, go. These small wreckages don't have lots of loot in, but at the early stages of the game they're quite handy, because even a small amount of resource when you're starting is a benefit. Oh. Now I'm purposefully not starting a SV. I'm not sure I'm even at the level for an SV, a small vessel. But I'm thinking the tutorial thing will probably lead me in that direction anyway. So if I start one now, that might mess up the tutorial side of things. See, loads of iron boulders, but not a lot else. Small iron deposit, yeah, a bit of copper. Shall I stop for the copper? I don't have huge amounts, so... Where was it? There it is. Resource drill. Oh, that lagged a bit there. Oh, that wasn't good. I am finding Alpha 10, the full release, actually slightly laggy, whereas I didn't find the experimental versions laggy. And there isn't a huge difference between the last experimental version and the full release, so not sure why that is. This hovercraft's going to struggle with any kind of real slope, but we might get up there. Because we're just using the very basic all-in-one engines for this hovercraft. But it works. Oops, silicon. Oh, Promethium. Now they're usually guarded by drones. Oh, more copper. And I don't really have anything to take drones out with, because I didn't make assault rifle. Duh. Never mind. And actually sometimes the Titan sections are protected by drones, so... Ooh! Now these golems are really good for resources. We're loaded. Ooh! He took a bit more putting down than I was expecting. And what's he got? Yeah, Sathium, gold, and a lot of iron. Sometimes you just get stone dust, but on the whole, those golems are an awesome resource. I can't see a drone over that Promethium. Might have to come back and have a closer look at that. Now the bits of the Titan are quite often guarded by drones that just pop into existence, so you can't see them on your radar beforehand. And my hover vessel is very squishy, so I don't really want to... There's no drone there. There's something on the radar off to the south. Is that Zyrax territory? No, it doesn't look like. Is that somebody else's territory? I find the shading on these, I'm colourblind, and I find the shading on these things a little bit tricky to pick out. So that's the Titan. With a tree growing out of it. That's well buried, isn't it? Now I have got, from the submerged tank, I have got a tier 2 multi-tool. So if I get that Promethium, I'll be able to make fuel packs for it. And then I'll be able to take the Titan things apart. That will give me tons of steel plate, which would be awesome. Or I could put a core in it, I think, and then I could get items from it. What do I need to hear? Check energy current. go to first person. Oh, the current's closer. Right, let's see what's in here. A laser upgrade kit. Oh, and a multi-boost. I do like multi-boosts. They're my favourite boost. That's not a... No, that's not a container. The data pad you found shows some strange scratches. Which look similar to the symbols in the alien tower. But there is no alien tower anymore as part of this thing. So let's just make a note of that so I can feed that back. Okay. Right. Oh, an EVA boost. That's handy. What level are we? Level 6. Well on our way to level 7. So it won't be long until we can make a small vessel and go into space. Insulation boost. I have never used an insulation boost, I don't think. Because the boost it gives to your insulation is too little to make a... Oh. What was it? 5 protection for cold and 5 for heat. Yeah. Those could do with being much more. Like 15 or 20 degrees. Yeah, that's an O2 station, okay. We need to find the Titan back part. So let's do that. Oh. And where's that? Titan front. Titan mid. Oh, there's another golem. Let's kill him whilst I'm trying to work out where I'm going. Something squealed at me. Oh, 19, you see, 14 copper. It's really worth killing the golems. Oh, I've always loved the golems. Right, let's see where the... Oh. Find the Titan back part. Mid. Front. Well, let's head off in this sort of general direction. No, crash vessel is where I'm at, isn't it? Yeah. Usually has a little marker that shows you where you're going. Let's see what's to the south. I've got 2 things on my radar. Usually the Titan parts are close together. So if it's not this one, it might be the other one. Oh, what's that over there? Old tower. Okay. Let's get that silicon. Don't think an old tower is likely to be hostile. Oh, we've gone past that silicon now. I think that's more or less just a tower you can climb up. Don't think it does anything for you in particular, but let's have a bit wander. Let's have the shotgun out, just in case, because you never know. Bench for stamina. Yeah, it's just a place to look out over the world, and if it wasn't a foggy day, we might actually be able to see something. Big mountain over there. There's something to the south. I can't see anything. Right, we'll just... So it wasn't the thing on my radar to the south, so we'll go back and we will try the thing that was on my radar to the north. I know I left the hover vessel on, but it's got 705 minutes of fuel, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that. We're not going to be running out anytime soon. So the more things you put on your hover vessel, the quicker it'll burn through the fuel. But a little thing like this, it'll go forever. Ooh. In fact, 705 minutes of fuel is probably longer than I'll be using this vessel for. Right, now there was something to the north before. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Oh, for auto level. Just takes a little while. There's a DMA, come on. I'm sure there was something on the radar to the north. Maybe it's east. Whoa, dear me, my driving today is just hideous. Let's head east. Following the radar on the top right corner. Aha! Now, does it have drones? If it has drones, I may need to go back to base, make myself an assault rifle, and come back. And sometimes, like I say, the drones just appear as you approach, so you do need to be a little bit careful. There was a flicker there. Is that a drone behind me? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yep, 2 drones, yep. Get out of there. We have nothing that can take on drones. Okay. So I need to head back to the base, build myself an assault rifle, and come back and have a go at the drones. I haven't got a pistol, and the shotgun has a very limited range. So they can shoot you, but you can't shoot them, which is never good. Yep. I wish this fog would go away. Now then, where actually is the base? Waypoint, accept. Let's go to crash vessel and get rid of that. Okay. Best to avoid big rocks. I'm just kind of purposefully demonstrating there what not to do. It won't take us too long to get back. Wow, this planet is very rugged. Yeah, that cricket had a close encounter of the hovercraft variety. Oh. There we go. Come on. See, when you have proper hover thrusters, you don't get this, and not too much weight. You don't have this sort of grinding to a halt when you hit the ground. Oh, column. Thought I heard an explosion. Ooh, 10 promethium. Yeah, you gotta love golems. Now it's a bit dangerous to be out at night, because not just the golems that spawn, it's the otyugs. Oh. I cannot see a thing. I'm still making progress though, so... Oh. So you can see how close to, well, when it's daylight, you can see how close to the ground this vehicle is. Any extra weight on this will just be a real problem. Doors around here. Switch that off. Get out. Get the oxygen. And go inside. Let's have a puff of oxygen off the O2 station. And they've returned the sound of using the O2, which is great. One of the highlights of the game for me. Right. Let's pop some O2 in there. Good to keep that topped up. Now then, we've got an armour locker somewhere, haven't we? Oh, was that at the other base? That was at the other base. Let's have something to eat. And again. And then we'll put this stuff in here. Alright. What are they shooting at? I'm guessing that was wildlife rather than anything else. Is it? Where are they pointing at? They're pointing in that direction. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous to be out at night. In fact, let's sleep through the night. Now let's check on P how our 58% fuel. That's about the shield. Now these days, where do I find out about solar output? Battery at 90. Wow, that's not very good. Current output 311. Consumption's 52. So the battery should be charging over time. That should be alright. I could always put more solar panels down if I need to. Right. So, we need an assault rifle. I think I unlocked that in the tech tree, but we'll just check. We did, and I can unlock assault rifle tier 2. But that requires a rifle upgrade kit, 4 cobalt alloy. Ooh. That might be possible. I don't know if I've got a rifle upgrade kit though. Sniper upgrade. Rifle upgrade. Oh. We picked up some cobalt. I don't know if that will be enough to make 4 cobalt alloy. What does cobalt alloy require? 3 ingots. And I can make 20. Yeah, that should be doable. Assault rifle tier 2. Awesome. Let's go for that. Or let's turn that on. I'll eat some fuel. Right, and that uses projectile rifle rounds. So let's make, yeah, 10 lots of those. That's quite expensive with the resources I have now, but the tier 2 assault rifle is much more useful. Now then, I can make multi-charges. Let's make 3 of those. That'll use 3 of my Promethium. And let's make a bit more shotgun shells. And a couple more of those. Okay. Right, let's go over here. Let's get our assault rifle. Put that in place of that, and that in place of that. And take some rounds for it. Okay. Oh, did I already have a... Oh, I already had an assault rifle tier 2. I must have picked it up, well, that's kind of embarrassing. Well, let's use the one we picked up. Is that already loaded? No. What about this one? No. Oh. They're usually loaded when you pick them up, and I haven't made 2 of them, so... Weird. Okay. Right. So that's 700 rounds. Oh, we must have got a reward for one of the quests, because I've now got 2 detectors. Yeah, that must have been what happened there. I'm not losing my brains. Right. We could do with a armor locker, but we haven't got a lot of space to put an armor locker in. Maybe if we put one there. Let's go to base, items, armor locker. There we go. So we've now got multi-charges, we've got some more rifle rounds, and we'll put those directly into the ammo box. Cool. We'll go back to my inventory. And we're waiting for the armor locker. There we go. So we'll put this down there. Got radiated fog. Oh, that's a bit weird. Now we'll put that in. I don't think I'll bother with either of those for now. They can just stay there. The EVA boost will be handy for when we go into space. Right. Let's have something else to eat. Could do with a wee bit more food. So, we've got an assault rifle. It'll still be tricky even with an assault rifle taking down the drones, but at least we should have a chance. So we shall head back to the Titan. And there should be a map marker somewhere. Way over here. Crash Titan back. Okay. that on the map. It's just new marker. Okay. So, as long as we can take down the drones without dying, I'm not great at combat. As long as we can take the drones down without dying, we'll then be able to loot the Titan, complete that bit of the quest, and then take the Titan apart. So the main ingredient for the base gun ammo is steel plate. So that's a bit expensive to make from your limited iron resource, but we should get quite a lot of steel plate from taking apart the Titan, and that will enable us to make oodles and oodles of ammo for the base guns, and then we can possibly put a few more base guns down around the base. Because whereas you used to be able to cope with one base gun, and that was more than adequate, I'm not quite sure that's the case now. That's a bit of a steep rise. Oh, we made it up. Oh, useless cactus. I've never found a use for the cactus. If you chainsaw them, you just destroy them. You don't get any wood. Avoid the rock. Try going up here, or not. Oh, there's a vegetable. I'm a bit short on food, so picking that up and its mate over there is probably a good plan. Unless those little raptor dudes are around, in which case it's a very bad plan. Level 7. So that used to be when you got the bits for the SV. I don't know if it still is because I haven't checked yet. Right, let's make another couple of those. That's cool. Always good to have a bit of spare food on you. Whoa! And not crashing the boulders. Yeah. Oh, copper. Oh, crickets as well. Oh, it's a steep cliff. Oh. Oh, to south right. Now it's had 3 drones. Get away. Okay. Let's run away and then consider our options. I think that drone is coming for me, so the best plan is probably to hide behind a rock. I kind of want it to keep coming for me though. Where's that rock? It's over here. I'm not sure it is. Come on, drone. Nah. You're not playing ball. I think he's lost sight of me because he's not facing me anymore. Oh, he's changed. My hover vessel is very squishy, so what I want is a rock to hide the vessel behind, and then we'll have a go at him. What's my range? 70 meters. He's 160 meters. And he's a rocket drone. Oh, he's a rocket drone. Okay. Don't hit my hover vessel. Oh. Reload your weapon before you go into combat. Always a good plan. Reload it again. Now that's fine against rocket drones. Really not great against minigun drones. Because minigun drones will just shoot the living daylights at you. So, let's see, what kind of drone are you? Oh, that's different, isn't it? So I can actually hide the hover vessel kind of in here. Can I use the multi-tool just to get through there? I can. Okay. There's a drone there. Where's the other one? I see 2 red dots on my marker. Oh! Well, there's some loot. Oh, come on. In you go. And up we go. Now, is our... Let's totally reload that. Oh, do you hold 28 bullets? It's a bit strange. Huh. Now, where's those drones? Hello? Drones! That's not even giving me a distance. Oh, because it's not saying past the it's not saying past the block. That's the problem there. So let's take that block out. And then let's see if it'll say past the block. That's a minigun drone. So is that. That one's seen me, I think. Yep, it's shooting me. From much further away than I can shoot it. Just attract his attention. Still too far away. Yeah, it was 28 shots, that's really weird. No, it's shooting the blasted thing's blocks instead of the minigun drone. So that's one of those guys down. And that guy's coming for me. Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on, I need you to get closer. I can't shoot you that far away. Pick you out. Still way off. So if he has any sense, he'll stay far, far away from me. Now, is he close enough? Yes, he is. Okay. That's not endearing me to the Zyrax, but you know. Ta-da! Yeah, so everything went horribly, horribly wrong. We should build a base. Well, we've already had a go at that, so... What's in the closet? Ooh, night vision goggles. I do like my night vision. Any other little containers? There's one here. Ooh, heavy armour. Awesome, I love heavy armour. A cobalt. Oh, replace the ones I used for the gun that I didn't need. Right. Let's... I'm running out of storage space. Okay. Right. Let's use some oxygen and go back to the hover vessel and put light stuff in the hover vessel. come in? I think we maybe came in there. Ish. Something broke above us. Not quite sure why. Let's look in our box. Where's our box? Cargo box. Don't think that'll weigh a great deal. Or that. Or that. That weighs a bit actually. Well, those can go in our bar. Oh wow, 24 kilos. That's quite light. That's quite light. Well, some of these things weigh an absolute ton. No, let's turn that into oxygen. What does that weigh? Can't see a weight for that. They're relatively light. Spare shotgun, that's relatively light. Laser rifle, that's relatively light as well. Okay, how much does a tent weigh? 4 kilos, that can go in there too. Oops. And let's keep on looting. But first off, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. That'll use up the water. Those can go in there. Those can go in there. That can go in there. And that's then created quite a bit of space. We haven't got any more drones, have we? Oh, come on. Right, let's wait for the jetpack to reboot. And we'll go back up. Now, where was that? Got a feeling, yep, there's another container there. So let's see how much of that we can get. All of it. Marvellous. Ah, now I've parked at the wrong end of the Titan for the other loot containers. So there's one up here, or they, like I say, they used to be. And there's one down here somewhere. Yep. You can tell I've done this before, can't you? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all the big cargo containers done. So I think that's a decent place to leave that, because the next episode will be where's the PDA? Oh yes, so I completed that chapter and that's why I got those bits. Will be Ancient Revelations. Oh, we should construct or acquire a warp-capable vessel. I would suggest venturing to orbit as some of the scans indicate faint warp signatures, which would save us time and resources. Okay, let's go. Go to space. It's a nice basic instruction, isn't it? So what we'll do is we will we'll collect that silicon, copper even. And we'll head back to base, and in the next episode we will make a space vessel, a small vessel, and head off into the skies. So we'll catch you then. Bye for now.